Alright, thank you and welcome back, my wonderful people. Igbo ndị ọma na-eji eme ọ na-ekele m ọnụ. Asị nke onye ji ya jide. Nke a bụ presidential candidate Peter Obi against 2023 presidency. Peter Obi reacts to public backlash against Aisha Yesufu for criticizing him. Peter Obi don't talk say any constructive criticism done by anyone towards him is okay. That it is in such ways that people use to correct and talk to their leaders. Instead of withholding your criticism, you have to constructively bring it out. Okay, this happened few minutes ago. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi Gregory, took to social media to address the ongoing public backlash against renewed human rights activist Aisha Yesufu over some criticism she aimed at him. For those who are not aware, Yesufu, who shot to national pronouncement or prominent for her role in the NSAS protests in 2020, was at the receiving end of a series of backlash from Obi's supporters, that she openly criticized the former Anambra governor on his perceived lack of details on certain issues. Okay, meanwhile, reacting to the issue on his verified Twitter handle on Sunday, Peter Obi urged his supporters not to attack people who constructively criticize his comment, actions, and the pronouncements, insisting that constructive criticism is one of the many ways citizens can hold their leaders accountable. On this note, Peter Obi says, I have noticed that some who have questioned or constructive criticized my actions or pronouncement are also being criticized for speaking out or for speaking up. Okay, the new Nigeria we seek is one in which citizens can criticize and hold leaders accountable. Okay, that he wrote right from his page, his Twitter page handle. I have noticed that some who have questioned or constructively criticized my actions or pronouncement are also being criticized for speaking up. The new Nigeria we seek is one in which citizens can criticize and hold leaders accountable. Meanwhile, I know and I welcome such constructive criticism. It will make our leadership better, adaptive, and responsive. Okay, when Aisha Yesufu have done this, when she have reacted and criticized Peter Obi constructively, remember that Aisha Yesufu is a core supporter of Peter Obi. But when it happens that she has to speak up, she doesn't withhold her thoughts. So she criticized Peter Obi, and Peter Obi says, well, it's a welcome development, it's a welcome idea not to withhold your feelings. Aisha Yesufu and the First Ladyship criticized me publicly. I know they both mean well for me and for Nigeria. Okay, I know I have them in my corner. I salute you. Okay, that's coming from PO Peter Obi. Onto this matter, a lot of Nigerians have taken to their social media handle to send their comments and what they think about this. And a lot of people are saying, well, that is coming from Salisi. Salisi says, can someone tell me Peter Obi's achievement rather than the brewery he built as a governor? Please, for God's sake, tell us his achievement. Okay, you guys are just jealous of Tinubu. Imagine most of you goes and you're living in Lagos, yet Igbos isn't good Tinubu pocket. Okay, he's just talking about so many things. Okay, I want you Salisu to please go down to the video we made previously before this. You will see great achievements of Peter Obi. Probably you don't know who is Peter Obi. That is why you are yearning for Tinubu. The truth remains that Peter Obi's achievement is very, very obvious, very, very clear. It's everywhere. You can verify it right at the video we made so far. We were able to show everything. Okay, the thing is that you have sent it all. But at a point like this, Nigeria does not need a sick leader and more. They are more capable hands to do the job or he must rule because it is his own turn to rule. My wonderful people, Oga Lagos has been FCT long before Tinubu, before coming out. Okay, that has been so many comments here. I'm trying to get the right one that is well constructive, just as P2B have said. A lot of reactions here. Why not leave your region and go inside or reside and establish your business in other region if you think it is an easy thing to do? People who do so deserve some respect instead of imposing a sense of obligation to people from the region. Okay, Mr. Image, thank you very much. Yes, I can tell you, Peter Obi left the best educational system in Anambra State and shot Anambra from number 25 down to number 1 in educational excellence. Check national data. Even Ben Bruce said it's why driving around Anambra State, and Anambra is the best state in terms of road connectivity to every nook and cranny. It is a record. It is also on record. He left over 500 million US dollars. For that reason, the state even he left another 20 billion naira for rainy days. He never owned teachers and prisoners still he left. Okay, publisher received money and how it is. My wonderful people, that has been most and one and major of his achievement. How he spent these national details, does he not? Okay, Igbos are not businessmen, they are ventures. My wonderful people, Tinubu is sick and physically, and it's not a coherence in his speech. Okay, a lot of comment here, but we have to keep our comments straight. My wonderful people, let me have your take on this matter. It doesn't mean anything, just feel free to send your comment. It's very important to us. His achievement was not there. He watched Atiku privatize Nigeria, said to himself, Atiku sold the Ikota. Okay, a lot of questions here. My wonderful people, let me have your take right at the comment section. Remember to support this channel by subscribing and then share for more updates. Meanwhile, a lot of reactions here. You aren't far to Obi and yourself, a brewery you are talking about. Let us say it is only that one he did. Okay, a lot of reactions here. Okay, Chidi Evans, I would just said if Tinubu did not pay you, I wonder why. A normal human being can think of voting a great-grandfather into office and like, seriously, you are being corrupt and you lack sense. Wow, kindly recharge your brain with empty and 200 naira. Okay, so people get bad mouth too. My wonderful people, that has been onto this matter. Meanwhile, let me have your take right in the comment section without wasting much of your time. Thank you and remember to be blessed.